This is episode number 234 of the InnerFight Podcast. Welcome to another edition of the InnerFight Podcast. My name is Marcus Smith, founder of InnerFight.com. All of the coaches are back, Phil, Carmen, Matt and Mia, to answer your questions and talk about all things fitness. Thanks to our show sponsor, Kareem. If you use the promo code InnerFight, they'll give you 100 dirhams credit on your first ride as soon as you register with them. And if you're coming to the gym, use the promo code INNER. If you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT for 10% off your ride with them. Let's jump right into this week's show. Here we go, another edition of the podcast. The hot news is that Phil can now hold the microphone with his right hand.
Yes.
Is that because they've changed the cast?
Literally like 3
Oh my god, is something growing on your fingers?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Skin's not
That's
great.
disgusting.
I know.
Draw more attention to it.
How does it smell?
It's alright.
Nah, it's not.
Well, like 2 or 3 days ago,
not.
I literally couldn't
okay.
bend my fingers still, so in the last few days,
It's got better.
I've actually been able to use it, so I guess it's
There we
recovered.
go. Phil's here. Boz, welcome back.
I'm back.
A Spanish tour, Valencia. In
See?
3 words, sum it up. It
Paella,
was nice.
cerveza, vinos.
Vino. 3 very good words. Jonesy.
Yeah, still
Ramadan
here.
Kareem.
Rah.
Fasting?
Nah.
No. Just when you sleep.
Just when I sleep.
Some people might be.
Quite a lot.
Will you sleep a lot?
Yeah.
There we go. Mia,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, thank you.
Oh my god. So serious.
I guess that means no.
Sorry, we'll move on. Introductions are over.
Please don't talk
Nice
to
have
me.
you here. Gee, big night's sleep last night. Coaching late. I don't know. All sorts of
all
issues. You're actually going to speak about the first thing.
Oh, what?
Is that why you're so psyched up?
Yeah. What?
Weightlifting classes. Give us a little bit of... Someone was asking the other week about what's weightlifting class, why should they come. Give us a little bit of a typical... It happens on a Wednesday night. Give us a little bit of a
And
typical...
it's actually the best class of the week, so that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of a typical run-through of it then. What goes down?
Yeah, I think we all do quite the same, like, because people like me, Carmen, and Phil all been to weightlifting camps, so we
Right.
like to do the warm-up like that, do a lot of barbell movements, really go through the movement we're going to do in the session, if it's snatch or if it's clean and jerk, just really break it down and warm up a lot with the barbell.
Yeah.
It's really loud.
It's all right. You relax.
It's
Keep
really
talking. I can turn you down. Is that better?
Yeah,
You're
it's
happy
better.
now?
Yeah, thank you.
Just take the headphones off.
Yeah, it's too loud. Talk in here.
So about the weightlifting class.
So
Yeah.
it's warmed up.
Right.
Yeah,
so
we
we've
warmed
done,
up.
We've done the warm-up.
Yeah, we've done the warm-up
Yeah.
specific to the movement we're going to do.
Right.
And then we usually do like a 1 rep max
Right.
of a complex or just a snatch, power snatch, squat snatch, or a complex or whatever lift we want to do.
Yeah.
And then we like to do like a chipper or a really hard workout for the second half of the session.
So first half, if people are thinking about coming to get their technique better, first half is really technique-based, is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, they can still get tired.
Yeah.
Right.
And like if you're new to it, I won't let you max out in snatch. Then we're just going to work on the technique for that time when
Yeah.
the people who usually come to the class want to do a max out.
Yeah.
So
But one of the things obviously we're seeing a lot in CrossFit is cycling a barbell fast within workouts as well as 1 rep max. So is that something that sort of they'll develop a lot, right?
yeah, I like to spend like the last 20-25 minutes
Yeah.
to just do a really hard barbell cycling workout.
Very good. Very good. So that answers that question. Someone, as I said, someone asked us that. Another question someone asked, and Phil, you put the workout together. Why was last Thursday's workout the same workout repeated 3 times and so hard?
Yeah, because it was a really good workout.
Talk us through the workout, what was going on.
It was, I just thought of the format where I was thinking of new ways that I wanted to train myself. And I just really enjoyed the format. It was, if you look at a typical 21-15-9 workout, that's 45 reps of each movement. So we start off, we used thrusters and burpees. It was 45 thrusters, then 45 burpees.
Right.
And then you had some rest, and then it was the 21-15-9 of those movements, and then 5 rounds for time of 9 and 9.
Right.
I think that gets easier every time.
Right.
Even though it's exactly the same amount of reps, it's the same movements.
Yeah.
I think that if you're a fit person,
Yeah.
then with that rest in there, the format gets easier each time.
Right.
And it's just a different way of doing it, and you get a good amount of, a very good amount of volume in.
Isn't that the one of the team workouts at regionals? The deadlifts and burpees was broken up in a similar way.
Did, yeah, and I think theirs was 45, and then they had 27, 18,
right.
and then 21, 15, 9.
Yeah.
Right?
15, 9.
Yeah, so they had a similar thing, but obviously that was 3 different couples doing each one, not the same,
not the same, going through.
same. But I think it's just a cool format. I definitely do. I think we've talked about it before, like how one of the best ways to train for CrossFit, I think, is to do the girl workouts.
Yeah.
And they're often 21, 15, 9 format, so 45 reps of each. So you can pretty much put any of those girl workouts into that format and do like really good interval style training.
Yeah.
I know sometimes when we do the classes, they don't believe me when I tell them that this is a good workout or that it gets easier as it goes through, but in my head it did. And I think a lot of them just thought that I was sat on an aeroplane upset that I couldn't work out myself and bored, so I made them a really hard burpee and thruster workout to do, which...
Some of them were still complaining about it on Sunday morning, but anyway.
Was Friday quiet again?
Ben Davies was here.
I think it was
Yeah,
a little over 20.
I think we've said the last...
He put burpees in, though.
Yeah, the last few weeks.
He would have
Last few
definitely put
weeks,
some
I think I
burpees
told
in.
Boz the workout, and he's like, oh, so no one's coming up on Friday.
Friday. Who's doing Friday?
Quiet.
It was okay.
Jonesy, talking
But,
about the weekend.
Yeah.
On Saturday, you took a sled for a 1K
Yeah.
drag.
Yeah, so
Talk us through that.
so we started that at 12:05. Training was meant to end at 12, but that's okay.
Right. You started training at 10 on Saturday morning.
Yeah, about
You
10.
would have been late.
No, I was there.
On time.
I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I remember messaging back saying I'll be done in 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
I was done in like 40. No, I remember we were packing stuff up just before 20 minutes too. So
Right.
it was nice and hot. It
Yeah.
was, there's some people screaming, there's some people yelling.
Weight on the sled was supposed to be body weight.
Body weight, yeah.
But you
so
put body weight
on top of the
on
sled.
top of the sled, which already weighs close to...
how much does those sleds weigh?
Some of them
Yeah?
are 20, and then one of them's 30.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
right.
of them's 30.
Shit, I thought it was like 15 or something.
the darker metal
yeah,
one is.
yeah, the heavier one is 30, I think.
So we all did 200 meters each.
You like that, boss?
Gas,
There we
gas,
go.
gas.
Yeah.
So we all did 200 each at that stupid weight.
Yeah.
And then we all just, Ben said, let's take 20 off, so we all did.
Yeah.
And it was still challenging. It was still hard,
And so going 100 metres up, 100
Yeah.
metres back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was good.
Something that everyone should do.
Yeah, definitely.
Put
Did you walk
somewhere around...
forward, or you did like forward, backwards?
Forward the
all
whole
the
time.
time. Yeah.
Someone suggested, should we go backwards? And I said, no.
Take you a lot.
Yeah,
I said
was not
no.
that keen to go backwards on it.
No. I guess if you mix it up, though, it might
It feels
help a
maybe
little
bit
bit. Yeah,
easier,
but
yeah.
So walk into the gym, the sled weighs 20 kilos.
yeah.
Go put weight on until you get 75% of your body weight. That's probably a good
probably-
place to start,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
And
go
keep it as a
for
separate
K.
session as well, I think.
Boz,
Yes.
at lunchtime, happy to do that?
Oh, I just rode 10K, so on the rest day.
You
maybe.
rode 10K, yes.
Yeah, because...
Boz is going to train for 1 week to row a marathon. She's taking it very seriously. I was like, when are you going to do it? She's like, probably next week I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, Jonesy,
Yep.
you're going to row with her a marathon?
No, I don't think so.
Not
I
in-
think
no?
no.
You gotta-
Just Mia and Holly.
Yeah.
I'm busy with other things.
Apparently not.
you what,
Yeah.
say?
Apparently all
busy
three
with
of
other
you
things.
doing it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. Like
Busy-
what?
Like what, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Like, you have 5
Cha- cha-
seconds
cha-
for
cha-
squats,
three, two,
snatches,
squares,
clean and
squares.
jerk. Doesn't count. Said a lot of things.
Yeah.
Moving on to that, Row for Ramadan Challenge is on the 18th. If you want to do it another time, those rows are full now. If you want to do it another time, come and do it anytime. Clear it with one of the coaches. Do it with Boz. She will do it. I might do it with her as well. It would be fun. Here we do.
Strapless or
Oh,
straps?
are we going to make it a challenge
Challenge.
again? Let's
Oh, but
go
what about
fats
his,
all.
I was just
You were going to
wondering.
borrow his thing now.
I was just wondering who's going to use my seat pad.
Hey.
Since I've only got one.
Okay, we have to do this one.
We don't have to do any.
Yeah.
I own the seat pad, but I don't know. We were talking about it earlier. For 42k, a towel and change it every 10k is not too bad. That's
Yeah.
what I used last time.
So who wants
Jonesy
to change
straps.
my towel?
You're going to go strapless now.
Last time I did it with no straps. This time we'll use some straps.
Sweet.
If you want to do the Row for Ramadan Challenge, it's 42.2 or 195 kilometers. Do it anytime. if you're in the gym, come and do it anytime. If you're outside of the country, outside the gym, do it anytime. Tag us in your Instagram post. There was a little bit of grey area that people didn't understand how the last challenge works. You have to put it on social media, otherwise the result is not counted.
Fair enough.
Muhammad Ali, Jonesy, thoughts. Passed away this week.
Yeah, I was quite upset about that.
Yeah?
Didn't
What did he
quite
mean to you as growing up?
I remember I actually did a little study or a project on him. And, you just had to pick some famous guy to sort of write about or whatever. And my mum said you should do it on him. And I had no idea who the guy was because I was 8.
Right.
But, I think he was a great guy. He's good motivation for everyone.
Yeah.
He was quite unique in the way he approached things. And even the way he was the way he fought as well.
Yeah.
Like, I saw that fight when he had against George Foreman.
Yeah.
And the way he's just getting totally smashed the whole time, but he wears George Foreman out.
He wore
from
him down, that's
Yeah.
right. And then he just
Maybe
smashed
his
it.
face was, but if you want to watch that fight, go watch that fight and you'll see what I mean.
There's
He
a
was
lot of good stuff
fighter,
on YouTube. Boz?
To be honest, I never saw a fight of Muhammad Ali
Right,
or anything,
Boz.
but I do
Boz.
know him.
Right.
I used to have a shirt that said, "Fly like a
Like a
butterfly,
Sting
sting like a bee."
Yeah,
But I didn't really know
We'll have to
who
watch
said
from
that.
YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll definitely have to.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Hey!
Hey,
Hey.
I did fighting for a
Yeah.
couple of
Yeah,
years.
Yeah,
know
but
these guys,
anyway.
Hey.
What did he mean to you in fighting then, Mia? Even though it was different what you were doing?
Yeah, so not that much, but
Yeah.
it was just a lot of talk of him, and like they showed a lot of videos and like clips because the gym I was in was doing like boxing and Thai boxing and kickboxing as well.
Yeah.
So just heard a lot about him and like
Yeah.
seen a lot of him, but wasn't really like a role model for me like that because it was just
Because you're
another
so young.
yeah.
Exactly. Phil, he was Sports Personality of the Century by the BBC, which is the country where we're from. Thoughts on him as an individual?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of say the same thing as these two because
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really my. It wasn't really one of my. Yeah, it wasn't really one of my sort of heroes growing up, and
Yeah.
I was never really into like the martial arts or anything like that, boxing when I was growing up. So, wasn't huge, but obviously massive respect for him as an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how old was he? He was 76?
It was 74.
74?
74.
So,
in the
yeah.
later
Which is quite
part of
good
his
for-
life. He was
Parkinson
Well, you gotta-
something?
Parkinson.
For like a professional boxer,
Yeah,
that's,
it's very
good.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
But in the era that he was boxing in as well, I'm sure
Yeah.
the safety
Yeah,
standards weren't, you know,
Yeah.
concussions and things like that
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
that high. And
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, it's pretty inspirational life. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
There we go. One more goes. Let's see who can fill his shoes. I'm not sure anyone will be quite as outspoken as he was. There was a lot of stuff outside of the ring as well, which if you
What do you
read
mean?
about
Do
it.
you one of your
Mate,
idols growing up? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I watched him quite a lot, but obviously the fights were. I was like, by the time I saw his fights, they were all gone. He wasn't fighting when I was sort of growing up. So, but a bit like Jonesy, we used to study him a bit at school. My dad met him here in Dubai, and
Right.
my dad used to tell me a lot of stories about when he was growing up. He'd watch him on this tiny black and white TV, and so when he sort of met him here, that's quite nice for him. And I don't know, I think a lot of what he stood for outside of the ring, and he blatantly refused to do military service for his beliefs and got put in jail for it, and then wasn't allowed to fight, and this and that and the other, and then to still come back and to fight. And some of the stuff that he did, like Jonesy was saying, that fight, he basically was just like a punch bag for George Foreman for like, I don't know how many rounds it was, and
Quite
then
a few, yeah.
the next round he just comes out and he just cleaned him out. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I think
Get goals of it.
I think it's quite I think you should, like, for anyone who's interested in sport and what he achieved, like, and sportsman, he's pretty cool. And yeah, it's sad at the end that he was a little bit sick, but that's what happens, I think. And I think generally though, what actually annoys me a little bit about when people like that die is that people are like, oh, it's so sad. Like, the guy's 74. He was buckled. He couldn't talk, really. He's shaky as hell from Parkinson's. And, like, he's probably not in a very good quality of life at all. So, actually, to not be here, he's probably a lot happier than he was when he was here, if that makes any sense. But everyone's, like, so sad that he died. And I think they forget sometimes to be happy that he was awesome and had a good life. But yeah.
And he got old.
And
He's like
he's
70
old,
something.
74, and
It's
I think, like you guys just said, for that era, like, for boxing in that era, I think he's had a good life. So I think it's cool, and it was going to happen, and life goes on. But yeah, he was cool. He was a good guy. and campaign for a lot of his beliefs, whether people think they're right or not. Who knows? Ramadan timings, 10 p.m. class, and then a load of classes all throughout the day. There's more classes in Ramadan than any other times. Go and check them out, innerfight.com/classes. And then we don't need to answer any more questions on it. Some quick questions. Phil, you happy to answer the first one? Worst 3 minutes in the gym ever, workout or other? Could just be an embarrassing experience.
I think, like, one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me was when I was at CrossFit JST, and I hadn't been there that long, and I was coaching, and I was explaining box over jumps, and I had like four new people in the class, and everyone's like crowd around this box. And I was like, yeah, so you're just gonna jump over this box and then hop over the other side, all sweet. And then as I landed on the box, I went one way and the box went the other way, and I must have almost done like a backflip and fell off this box. And I actually really hurt myself, but obviously jumped up and I was like, oh sweet, yeah, box jumps.
Yeah, this is good.
I was super embarrassed and like sweating and red, and like these 4 new people in the gym was staring at me like, oh, so that's all. It's like,
welcome to CrossFit.
Yeah, this is CrossFit. No one ever gets hurt. Everything's fine. Please go and do your box jumps and don't talk to me.
Boz, you'd have had a comedy moment, probably coaching.
Can't remember coaching, but I can remember that I was doing a qualifier for a competition, and you have to film it.
Yeah.
And it was with pull-ups or chest to bars.
Yeah.
Just going really fast, and then I just hit
your face
my
on the
face,
bar.
just knocked myself out.
Knocked yourself out?
It was like, it was just on the floor, and it was like, and then, but it was on a time, and you had like, maybe it was like an EMOM.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, oh, you have 5 more seconds. I'm like, back on. And then I just finished it and I continued.
Gee.
Well, it was a bit, because you had to send in the video. So when they looked at that, probably.
Jonesy, your worst 3 minutes in the gym?
I've never really. I don't
No?
think I've really done anything. The only thing
Not
I
in a
just
workout?
dropped the bar on my head doing a, which I didn't think anyone would see, but a lot of people saw. Grace.
Trumped.
Yeah.
Teaching a class one time, right? Explaining a class. You told me that.
That was before one of the open workouts.
Just let one rip.
Yeah, and then I like turn around and I'm like, oh, next. Someone was there.
Demoing squats.
I think you were talking and I was demoing. Yeah, that's probably it. That's it.
In the open, just gone.
No, a few years ago.
A couple of years ago. There we go.
Yeah,
I won't use you to demo anything
next week I was like, don't do it.
Please.
Mia, what have you got?
Oh, I done a lot of things like boss. Hit my chin, so I lost some teeth.
You lost them?
During regionals.
Hit my nose, so I started bleeding, and broke my
no.
foot when I jumped down for pull-ups. I done a lot of stupid things.
A lot of stupid things.
Yeah, all of them were worse. Yeah.
So impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst 3 minutes I ever had in the gym was when Neil Bynes fell off the pull-up bar, and I didn't know what was going to happen. But
yeah,
that was probably the most frightening.
A shock, isn't it?
Yeah, I think one of the most embarrassing things is I don't know, when girls are doing squats and they fail it, but it's getting heavy. And it's like 80 or 90 kilos, and you just go to be a man and clean it up, and I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't come up as easy.
It's more embarrassing when the guys fail a squat and we
Yeah, that's probably. But a couple of times I've sort of lifted it, or when guys have failed at lighter weights that I've thought I've been cleaned, and I don't know.
Like,
those ones.
Power clean it cold, like, and it's just like, and then you just pull both hamstrings, just walk off,
get it on the rack, and just walk off.
Elbows.
See,
Elbows
you've done
to
that
some
one as
fire.
well. No, you have. What workout would you do if you had a hangover, Boz?
Oh, I once did Murph with a hangover.
Really?
It was so horrible. I was sick for 2 days after that.
By choice?
Yeah, I just had it in my head, and I wanted to do that Murph that weekend.
Wow.
And I went out the day before.
So you knew you were doing it, and then you went out.
It's all about priorities.
So much logic going on here.
It was so hot, and I did it with a 10-kilo fast. I regretted that so much.
Really?
It was just before the games, actually. Yeah.
Jonesy?
I just don't know if I'd do it.
You just wouldn't do it?
No, I'd do it. I've done it quite a few times.
Just a good workout.
But maybe
blow.
Michael, which is 3 rounds of 800 meter run, 50 GHD sit-ups, 50
You
hip
want a
extensions.
hangover? You do.
You want to do GHD, so
Yeah.
you
Just to
back
suffer.
and forwards,
Just
and
to
back.
suffer.
Oh
Just
man!
Just to
down,
suffer.
How much
to try and teach me to not do it again.
How
but
much blood do you want in your head?
Quite a bit. But then you get to run outside and
Yeah.
your midline's so stuffed that you can't really run, and it's great.
Yeah,
It's
that
great.
wouldn't be. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Phil, what workout would you do before a cheat day? Would you do anything special?
Nah, I probably maybe a little bit extra volume,
Yeah.
just because you think, I'm going to be eating a lot of crap tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but
Nothing.
no,
Nothing
I
serious.
wouldn't think, cheat day, so I have to do this or
do extra.
But I definitely wouldn't do anything if I had a hangover. I actually think I've seen so many people come in with hangovers and end up hurting themselves. It's like, you went out and got drunk, just deal with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to come in because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
You
but
just-
some people go
some
out
people go
every
night.
weekend, so they never
Never train then.
then take another look at your life and poor life decisions.
Yeah, poor life decisions.
Boss, good contribution, boss.
It's not to me. It's just to all those people
I
who
think you're a
drink
lot
so
more
much.
likely to do yourself some damage when you've got a hangover than,
Yeah,
than
absolutely.
any benefit.
Yeah. Inspirational quotes. Do we like them? Anyone got any favourites? There's a quick question that's come in.
That's a good
I
picture
like
of some that I saw in the airport last week.
I like
actually.
one.
Yes, boss.
It's one of Oscar Wilde.
Oh.
It says,
very deep.
"We
Here
all
go.
live in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars."
Oh, wow.
I like
That's
that one.
cool. Yeah.
It's about being positive.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
one on the
everybody
wall.
has bad things, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to get over it
Yep.
and look
That's
to the
pretty good one.
stars.
Yeah. Phil?
I saw one on the wall that I liked that said the best way to predict the future is to create it. That was Abraham Lincoln, which I thought that was quite cool. I just when we were in the airport,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they had all them on the wall.
Yeah.
I thought that one was pretty cool.
Yeah. Jonesy, you have a quote or two.
Is that one I mentioned before? Just if you're going through hell, just don't stop.
Keep going.
Keep going.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Straight up, but
Did you
Yeah.
make up that one?
no,
Is it
no.
from you?
I don't know who
Oh.
it's
For
from.
real?
It's for real.
It's for no, but like you can have
You
your
can
own
make up
quote.
You
Yeah,
could
so,
do,
yeah.
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 I heard it before as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who said it.
You?
No, I don't have a
She's it.
favorite, but I like
Second?
quotes, but I don't have a favorite.
What quote do you like? Come on. Oh, man.
It's too hard question.
It's too hard a
I
question.
can't answer.
When you see one, you'll see one. You can mention it next week.
Yeah.
You can mention it next week. That's a good one.
Next time I see one, I will screenshot it and I will.
Boom.
You will.
Let
There
you
we
know.
go. Favorite way to communicate? Call, email, or WhatsApp? Random question. but
WhatsApp.
Still. WhatsApp?
What's up?
Just don't want to speak to people anymore?
Nah.
I don't.
No.
I never liked it to call.
Really?
Yeah, because sometimes I don't really understand them, or I don't really hear what they're saying,
Yeah.
and I just don't like that to call. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Never
makes
really liked
sense. What,
I think we were saying about the WhatsApp though. It's getting a bit out of hand.
Yeah.
Like sometimes,
Yeah.
like
it's
like
too much.
WhatsApp is easy, but then
Yeah.
like it's just like someone knows that you've read the message, and
Yeah.
you know sometimes you just kind of like you flick it and you read the message, and you're like, sweet, I'll reply to that in an hour when I
Yeah.
finish doing
Yeah.
this bit of work, and then someone's that they're sat there like, oh, you've seen my message, why are you not replying? So they send you another one. So
Yeah.
WhatsApp's pretty invasive, really, isn't it? Like,
It is
I
a
think-
little bit.
I think email sometimes is a pretty good way to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
about things.
Yeah.
Just like I'll send you an email, I'll
Yeah.
reply in my own time.
Yeah.
As long as you are a good guy and you actually reply, then
Yeah, well, that's true.
But you can cheat away, yeah, on WhatsApp.
apparently you can now. Yeah,
if
with,
you
with
just
a new.
hold it.
On the
Because
sixth.
I showed you, Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I
That's-
wasn't
that's only
finished
with the
talking.
five.
I want to give you credits for it, but sorry,
It's only with
Mia
the 5S,
told me.
though.
Wasn't gonna
It's
give
only
me
with
credit.
the 5S. You
Ah,
can't do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sorry,
6S.
6S.
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
I got that.
You've
Yeah.
got that, boss.
I invested
Yeah, exactly.
all the money.
all the cash.
So-
But yeah, I'm with you, Phil. But I figured out one thing on WhatsApp. If someone messages you and just says hi, don't answer.
No.
Just don't answer. It's pointless. And because then I don't know. Most of the time that I've done that, they've never replied again. And if you don't want to get into a conversation, don't reply immediately. Reply later, like when you're going to bed or something, and then there's no conversation. It doesn't happen because what I think what generally happens is someone's like, oh, I'm bored, I'll do this now or I've got time now, and they actually want to have a conversation, and then basically they've got all the time in the world, and you're trying to finish something. So if it feels like that, I just don't bother replying. And if another thing that I found to hack it is if it's going on too long, I'll just call the person and say, let's finish this because this is just taking forever and my thumbs are sore. And
if I actually want to get something done, then I'll always just call. It's just easier, and sometimes especially if it's a more important topic, like you can't always read. You can't read WhatsApp. Sometimes kind of come across the wrong way.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. I think people,
if it's a serious matter, you can't really get across how serious something is, or how if something's supposed to be sarcastic or whatever. Yeah. So if it's more important, then just call and get it done.
Just call and get it done. Question from Anton, which Anton asked 3 questions. Only one is really relevant. The others are a bit inappropriate. Did any of the coaches put on any weight in Madrid? I'm just curious with everyone laughing at me. I think he came back from a holiday in South Africa and put on a little bit of weight, and I think everyone gave him a hard time, so he wants to know if anyone went to Madrid and put weight on. You definitely didn't put any weight on, Jonesy, in Madrid. So that's good. Phil, did you put any weight on in Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much?
I put on when I weighed myself, I was about 4 kilos heavier from before I did my hand.
Right.
So in 2.5 weeks, and then it's going back down again. It was the day after I got back, and then I think I went to the toilet 25 times for a week.
Lost 6 kilos.
Yeah, and then the next day I was back down 3 kilos lighter again.
Right.
So something water.
That's
why I did not get that much fatter.
Boz, any idea if you put any weight on?
I don't go on the scale anymore.
Yeah.
I'm over that.
Boz put some weight on.
Oh yeah, you can only see 5 ab veins.
Yay! 6. Mia,
Only
did you measure it?
Yeah, I did it just before the podcast now because of the question.
Yeah.
So this week when I didn't train, I actually gained almost 1 kilo.
Almost 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Call the
Pure
cops.
muscle.
I think
Just muscles.
Anton's formula is.
I think that was the Swedish chocolate spread.
Probably.
Swedish chocolate
You
spread.
ate?
Yeah.
No, I only had one spoon.
Okay.
Nah.
Jonesy, you've written an article this week. It's
Yeah.
up on the website. Tell us a little bit about that. Why should people go and read it? What's it all about?
Yeah, so it's just about getting enough sleep.
Yep.
I think a lot of people really underestimate how much it helps your training and just life in general. So I basically just put 7 just tips there that they can use. And it's kind of aimed at some
7
people.
tips to get more sleep.
Yeah.
What
Just
would be
ways
your
you
best
can.
tip, mate? What's your sort of number one hack to sort of...
I'd say it's kind of cheating, isn't it? But magnesium, vitamin D.
That was a
and
top
stuff.
one, wasn't it? Magnesium.
Yeah, I put that first. I said in no particular order, but I always find that helps.
Yeah.
But that's something that people that probably aren't doing, and they can just, because sometimes you can say to someone, go to bed earlier, and they're like, I can't do that, so then they'll stop reading the rest of the article. At least you're giving them something that they can actually go and
that's true.
go and do.
Yeah.
And then just other little things mentioned, just try not to, I've actually tried dimming the lights a little bit more at home, and I find that it actually makes me quite tired.
Really?
Instead of having very bright lights on.
Yeah.
But, mate, you don't have to get candles out, but if you want to do that, that's all right.
Music as well,
very
you said?
nice.
Yeah. This is one I got from Phil. He mentioned that on the way home from work, if you're doing the late class, you don't really have any music on.
I have to turn it off.
And I always used to have music on.
Panda.
Panda
that's Panda in the thing.
Yeah, just say if a great song comes on, you're going to start rampaging, aren't you? So, which is ideal.
I get tired, and then Panda comes on. I'm just like, Panda. Just windows down.
Face out the sunroof, which is ideal first thing in the morning if you're going to the gym or going to work. But maybe at the end of the day,
you just don't want it.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah,
you had enough pandas that day.
That's quite a good one. Another one from there, mate. You had 7. Give us one more.
So another one was
the rest of them they can go and read.
Yeah, another one was long as you're good at reading. As long as you're good at putting the book down. Yeah. Usually if I'm on my kind of reading buzz, I might read 2 to 3 chapters at the most, and then I'm okay. Even if it's a book I really like. Right. But I can see if you've got a book that you really like, it's I want to keep reading, and before you know it, it's oh shit.
Yeah.
You have to
time's
wake up
passed.
again. Yeah.
I think. What about watching 2 full TV series in 2 days?
But
that's another thing you got to be
careful
Orphan
as well. Black.
Then
it's so good.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch Orphan Black, don't start at it.
Just
it's a very good series.
Yeah, it is.
But don't watch it in the evening when you actually have to go to bed. Watch it when you're sick and you have the whole day.
Yeah.
You don't have
You're
to do anything.
restricted to 2 episodes a day now, right?
Yeah.
You know I'm coming over for the 4th season, right?
Oh, God. No,
Yeah, next weekend.
Yeah, just go and get iTunes and buy it on your own account.
No, she's buying it with
money
yours.
on my account.
She's gonna come over. We're gonna
I
have
think,
movie night.
Again, with the article, I think it's aimed at people that
Hate my life.
just have struggled to get the 8 hours.
Yeah.
So even if you can get 6 hours, but it's aimed at getting better quality sleep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if you can get
yeah,
6 straight
absolutely.
hours, that's still decent. you
Yeah.
know, so,
Very true.
yeah.
Here's another good article I picked up on how to stop sweating after your workout.
Oh, tell me.
It says, number 1, control your shower temperature. Which in summer
under
here is
body
a
temp.
little
Yeah,
bit
it's quite hard for us to do, isn't it?
But in winter it's super easy.
Yeah.
Because it's the water's super cold. It says wear comfortable clothing. I actually often see this when a lot of the guys are showering in the morning and putting a suit on. I'm like,
James.
it's
James.
just so
James.
bad.
Wet through.
It's
and you're
just
like,
Before he
awful.
walks out the door, it's already wet on
Yeah,
the
it's
side.
already wet. But what I don't understand is why some guys come into the gym in their suit jacket, or bring the suit jacket into the gym and then choose to put that on as well. I just leave it in the car. I
Just
don't
wear
know.
a t-shirt on the way to work.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
and then
Brooksy
stick
does.
Your shirt on.
Oh, yeah, he
Brooksy
wears
He's
it.
got his shirt tucked out.
Oh,
Right?
So
new
far
school.
out.
New school.
But with Brooksy will actually, I've met him after class for like a coffee or something. He'll wear that shirt on. I'm going to an important meeting, so he won't
It's
put
not
his
the
shirt
same, like, because he does. It's got like at least.
Be
on.
white.
Sleeves.
Until a while ago, he only wore white shirts. So he had like 10 white, and that was it. But now he has a pink shirt, which he wears like once a year. He has a blue shirt, which he wears. Jonesy, you stitched me up yesterday. Hair product.
Oh, hair product.
It says instead use an anti. Phil, what does that say?
Yeah, I read actually the article and I couldn't really
product that
understand the
repels-
word.
So it's a
Humectant pomade.
humectant product that repels humectant pomade
Jeez.
for $23 from Aveda.com. Aveda, that's a... But, mate, there is a link under that, and this isn't overly useful
wet
information.
Wet
but
look.
it then says
look.
related.
Alright.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We've read that one before. Cool your wrists. If you're struggling to keep cool for
Yeah,
20
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
You know, we used to... Mate, when we were... There's actually a really easy way to get through this. When we were playing 7, and at half-time, you used to have one on your wrists and one around your neck to bring it down. So...
Yeah.
You could put yours in the freezer and...
And a lot of it was outside, and it was super hot.
Yeah.
And just the first thing you wanted to do was like back of the neck, and then
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah.
Just cool yourself down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one it's got here. Hydrate your skin, but not right away. Don't slather on skin cream right after you shower. Instead, wait 30 minutes until your temperature is settled. Then banish the lingerie...
Lingering.
The lingering shine with cleans.
So happy we
Oh,
didn't have to read this one.
Lingerie.
Stay...
Lingerie. Out.
Yeah. Get out. There we go.
I stuffed the word up yesterday, so it's okay.
Did you?
Ah,
I probably
don't know what
screwed that
stupid
one up.
word it was. Another one that Jason was using when he was training here quite a bit is he'd turn his air conditioning
I was
on
going
in
to
a
say
car.
that, yeah.
So it was maybe on for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think your car's going to get stolen around here. And
Nah.
just go in with the suit and then...
That's
nice
actually
and
quite a
cool.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of cars now you can start from far out anyway,
Yeah.
can't you? From
Yeah.
from
You
in.
can do that with mine.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, you can. There are a couple of things if you're struggling to cool down after your workout. There we go. Someone sent us an email and said, and this might take some creativity, there's a load of different options here, but some ideas we'll share. I have a set of dumbbells that are 30 pounds each.
Oh,
hello.
Good.
Can you give me what would be, I guess this is what they're looking for. I know there's a million different workouts. What would be your favourite workout? I have one. 100 thrusters. 5
I was gonna say
burpees
cluster.
every minute. Oh, clusters. I think I've done clusters
I had
in
100
hotel.
man makers.
100 man makers with 30 pounds, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was going to go 100 clusters for time.
100 clusters for time.
That's it.
No burpees?
Nah, just
Nah.
100 clusters for time.
Do it.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Shut your face.
Get that done. If that's all you've got, get it done. But something like that. So I think something that involves both your arms and your
Legs.
You
legs.
do like floor press or something, right?
Floor press, yeah.
100
No, no,
today.
no. 21s.
No bands.
21s.
No bands.
21. Yeah, you don't have any bands, but
21s, yeah. I loved that in Pure Strength. last
Jonesy,
night.
this one's for you. You've
Yo.
written multiple articles on getting
Yes.
better abs. I'm vain and I want abs.
Ah.
More abs. Can
Jeez.
each coach, no, Jonesy will do it, put together their perfect ab circuit?
Oh.
What would it be? You put one
I like-
before, starting
Yeah, I
with
don't know.
parallel.
was it, L-sits?
L-sits, you
Ooh,
put in there.
it's
Or
quite
at least that
advanced
was
though,
the
isn't it?
picture, yeah. What do you do?
Strict toes to face.
Strict toes to face.
If you can't do it, do it. No, Even like doing some of the isometric holds are quite good as well.
Yeah.
So you could add that in as a scaled option. So hanging knee tucks for like 30 seconds. I actually put that in Pure Strength last week. And
super
I went
hard.
over, they're all doing like, 30, 29, 28. And I went over and went, whoa.
Slow down.
Your battery needs to be a bit more flat. So, and I counted it properly and it was tough.
Yeah.
If you got a GHD machine, kind of helps.
Obviously
But even
helps.
maybe doing it a bit more of the strict way.
Yeah.
Instead of like the whole full range of motion one. I find that's a lot
But
better.
if you get on the GHD and if you just put your legs completely straight, so move the thing out a bit, and you can do like almost like weighted crunches on there.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually an ab exercise, is it? GHD is just a good byproduct.
Phil, you brought back a good one from when you were with that guy from gymnastics, from CrossFit Gymnastics, and that was all floor-based stuff.
Yeah,
Russian twist in a hollow.
I think that's one of the hardest ones I've done. Like being in a hollow position, and then arms straight, and then like twisting with the plate across your body.
Yeah,
that was super hard. And then also, this one was quite funny as well. But trying to write, imagine that you've got a pen on the end of your feet, and you're trying to write the alphabet in a hollow position. Yeah, that is so hard.
Super hard.
I got to F, and I was fucked.
I think it's the ab rollout is actually quite good.
Ab rollout.
I find it's quite advanced.
Yeah.
So,
but if you do it on your knees,
or you could use like one of the hard balls downstairs and you can roll out like that.
Side abs as well.
Around the world,
hanging around the
yes,
world.
That's the best one.
Very, very hard.
And left, right is one, or windshield wipers.
Windscreen
and you
wipers.
do like 10
screens.
But you can also do that with, obviously, the best way is to do it with bent legs. But you can also scale it and do it with straight legs. But you can scale it and do it with bent legs, and it's equally as hard.
Yeah,
so.
And you get those nice side ups.
With veins or without veins?
With veins.
Veins. There we go. Sugar tax has been introduced in the UK. So basically stuff that I haven't seen it. It's not been there yet, but I don't think it's live yet. So I'm not sure exactly what it's on. But what do you think, guys? Is this a good or bad thing that they're taxing sugar?
It's probably a step in a good direction, but it's not really a solution.
It's not a solution.
Because people who want to eat unhealthy stuff or who don't really know anything about healthy food, they're still just going to pay more money to it. It's not I don't think it's a solution, but
I agree with that.
I see why they want to do it.
Yeah.
But I think they have to educate the people just more.
I think a lot of it's down to price as well. I think a lot of stuff in the UK that's more the cheaper food is obviously the more processed food, is obviously the higher food, and the poorer people are buying that. So it could even cause some issues there as well. One question that also follows on from that and says, do you think it's possible to go totally sugar-free and sustain it, not just processed sugars, but all, such as dried fruit and all this kind of stuff? Any thoughts on that?
No, it's not.
It's not possible.
But it's also not sensible.
Sensible.
Why?
Like your body needs sugar.
Yeah.
And especially if you're training.
Yeah.
You need it. So, and I know that I can be quite strict. If I want to be, I can be strict, and I can get something out of my diet and just take it out. Like I think when I was 17, I said I wasn't going to eat crisps anymore.
Right.
And I haven't done for like 8 or 9 years. I've done every so often like 1 or
crisps.
2 just because someone's having it. But then I just decided that I wasn't going to. But to completely get rid of all sugars in almost everything.
Yeah. Right.
So it depends how if you really want to try and be big time, like, I'm not eating any sugar at all.
Yeah.
You've left with very little food to actually eat.
Yeah. Especially
maybe for a week or 2, but you're never gonna
to
do that for a year.
I think cleanse your body or something like that. Then maybe it's a good idea, but I don't think anything more than a month.
Yeah.
I think you'll be really struggling. And I think you might have really bad cravings to the point where things get worse when you start eating sugar again.
Right.
But I think the best advice that I would give is to just, if you know that you eat a lot, then identify the main things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for me, when I was younger, that was crisps. I'd eat them like every single day, like maybe 2 packets a day. I'll just, and then just
Which flavour did you like the most?
Salt and vinegar, I think.
Oh,
Not
really?
prawn cocktail.
Nah, mate, they were
prawn
good though.
cocktail used to come in the pink bag.
Bags, the Walkers ones.
Walkers. You wouldn't have had Walkers in New Zealand. You missed out, mate.
Sorry. But then when I started getting a bit more into fitness and I knew a bit more about it, because obviously the education wasn't great then.
Yeah.
That was just the one thing I knew was really bad, so I got rid of one thing and it made a big difference.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Trying to get rid of everything at once, especially if you know you have a problem with sugar, then it's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
Matt, Becky's doing it this month.
Yeah, but I think it's not like she's allowed to have fruits and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just not.
Okay.
So like natural.
So,
I actually think that, and maybe you could tell her this, or maybe she'll listen, but I actually think that's one of the biggest, not having fruits fine, because you can't, like Phil was saying, go totally sugar-free. But what I've seen is when people say they're going to take out all the processed sugars, they substitute it with fruit, and then have... more heaps and heaps of fruit, and
so
as
long as you're sensible about it.
It's like education with it as well, doesn't it? People not knowing knowing sugar in vegetables and stuff like that as well. Like if someone said I'm going to not have any sugar at all, and no vegetables in or anything, and you ended up like with just nothing left.
With just nothing left.
It's hard to eat.
No sugar at all.
But I do
just
eat
think butter the whole time. Just butter. Just butter. Yeah, I'm on a diet.
Almonds.
Butter,
just
sugar.
Be sweet with that, boss.
Like straight butter. Yeah, I think it's a very difficult thing to do, but I think the processed stuff and obviously all the bad stuff, I think it's definitely...
What would you say, like, because you look at, obviously we've said before that packaged food isn't obviously the best to buy anyway, but sometimes you can't help it. What's like the maximum per 100 grams that you would advise, like, if you want something to look at? Because it does say on there sugar per 100 grams.
Yeah, mate, it's...
Can't keep it under 10?
Yeah, I would say under 10. I mean, your body... The calculation is supposed to be that your body needs 5 grams of sugar a day to stay alive. Obviously... we work out a bit, we burn more, X, Y, and Z. But I think if something's got, like, the other day when I was climbing in the mountains, there's a cafe at the top, and there was a can of coconut water, and I got to the top, and I was really thirsty. I was like, I'll have that. And I drank it. I was like, wow, that's so sweet. It had 25 grams of sugar in it.
Per 100? Or
in the whole thing, mate. So it was a 300 or a 330 ml can, and it had 20 grams or 25 grams of sugar in it. I was like, wow, that's a lot. Yeah. And I think, like, coconut water, like, and this is the thing as well, is that a lot of people are saying, I'm drinking coconut water, but a lot of the coconut waters have, like, they have the natural, the fructose in it, but then they have a lot of additional sugar in it as well, sweeteners. So I don't... Jonesy, do you know that stuff that have you seen on the back of that coconut water that you drink?
The canned stuff?
Yeah, how much?
I occasionally get that, don't I?
Do you know how much?
Quite a bit, I think.
Sugar's
I haven't
in
actually
there?
looked at it, but compared to the other ones that we usually get.
Is it more, that one?
I think so.
It'd be interesting to check them out to see. Some of them actually say that they have added sugar. Yeah. But, mate, I think anything over sort of 10 grams of sugar in a packet of something, or even in a bar of something, it's probably
it's too much.
It's a little bit too high, and I think people do need to be careful. Like, especially, I mean, one of the biggest things in Ramadan is additional fruits as well. Like people have dates. You see in the supermarkets, like, there's dates because they're supposed to be good for breaking your fast. Watermelon, all this kind of stuff, and people are just smashing it. And sometimes it'd be like, if you do get a sweet craving, as opposed to smashing like 2 or 3 mangoes after dinner, you'd probably almost be better off to have a little square of like 80% chocolate.
Yeah, I was talking to Tamer about it because he was asking about what to eat when they break their fast, because they have that sort of like one big meal, then later on don't fall into the trap of, like, I think you will be, after not eating anything, you will crave sugar because you'll want an instant energy hit.
Yes.
And I think it's a really bad trap to fall into during Ramadan. Like, I think if you can be strict with yourself and stick to a more high-fat diet, then at least then when you have that large meal at night, you'll have more energy for the next day.
Absolutely.
I think if you smash in like sugar and stuff because you want energy straight away, I think you'll feel a lot worse the next day when you wake up and you just have no energy left.
One thing that I used to do sort of in the morning, which helped a lot, is sometimes I'd get a sweet craving, but I'd have nuts and a date as well. So you get a little bit of the sweet craving, but then you have like Brazil nuts and almonds. I don't know, I just favour those. I never really ate cashews in the morning, but I'd have like 1 or 2 dates, and like if it was Brazil nuts, like half a dozen Brazil nuts. So you're mixing, like you say, you're mixing the fats, so you're getting sustained energy along with something to sort of satisfy that sweet craving. And literally, if you've had 1, maximum of 2 dates, you the sweet craving's gone.
Yeah.
It's sort of satisfied it, and because you then fill up on, like, Brazil nuts are huge and they're really chewy as well, and they stay in your teeth. It's fine, but, especially if you've got the shells on them. They're real good for that. But that might be something to look out for, especially if, as we said, it's Ramadan. People are looking forward to that. Questions come in that says, how are Phil, Mia and Carmen preparing for the 2017 CrossFit season? And what's the advice to people that are preparing for competitions or a high level of training? Because we saw it last week that people were motivated from regionals and want to take things up. So first part of the question, answer it, please. What's training's going on? Someone actually asked, what's Phil doing with his broken hand? Do you want to answer that first?
Like what training am I
doing?
Yeah.
Like nothing. Eating apparently came back 4 kilos heavier.
Limited to what I can do, but I just found it really hard at the start to think like what can I do and things like that. But I just sort of come to terms with it that I can do about half an hour each day, and just trying to be okay with that, going from like sort of 3 hours to half an hour.
Right.
And just being okay with that. So just this morning was 20 minutes on the treadmill, like varying paces.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes of like air squats every 30 seconds, and just be happy with it. It's done.
Yeah.
Because I can pretty much only use those sort of muscles, and I can't do any loading where I have to hold anything. So I would easily fall into the trap, and I've seen it so many times of people like sort of doing, I've got one arm free, so I'll do lots of work with that arm.
You're not keen to make your left arm bicep really big?
I just don't want to do anything that would cause imbalance by the time that the injury's over. Like, I've got 4 to 6 weeks of just trying to be patient and deal with it and come to terms with it. There's nothing else I can do. So just doing little bits for my legs, trying to keep them moving, trying to stay as fit as I can do, but just accepting that I will get a bit weaker and I will be not as fit, but I'll have plenty of time afterwards to build back up again.
Sounds good.
I would definitely not advise if people have injuries to start doing movements that only involve one half of your body, because I think it just creates such bad imbalances in your hips and things like that you'll just end up with injuries when you come back to fitness, like full training. Boz,
talk us about your training now that you're back from those 3 what was it? Paella, cerveza.
I made a list.
Are they the 3 Spanish words that you learnt when you were there, or before you were there?
Yeah, that's the only ones I know.
Ones.
I know hola. No, I kind of made a list of the things I want to improve in 2017.
Yep.
And like things I want to do and stuff.
Rowing.
So
obviously
rowing.
Marathon
row, run. I put like conditioning things I wanted to improve. I put strength, and then I put the things I want to improve for my strength.
Yep.
Put skills on. So I put also a thing that says fun.
Right,
it's actually the longest.
You want to have more fun?
No, just like fun things to do that that are still gonna make me better in CrossFit.
Wakeboarding. We need to go
like
wakeboarding.
Like mountain climbing.
Yes.
Like
mountain climbing.
Yeah, I wanna like.
How do you define that?
Just on rock. Sorry, rock.
Like rock climbing.
Rock climbing.
Yeah. Like with your hands and really. Here we go.
I saw a really cool video of it, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to do that."
Really? You're not gonna do what I did in the video, though.
What? Why? Don't limit my
vision. Here we go. Hey. No limits, boss.
It's free solo climbing with a parachute on your back.
Just in case you fall off.
If you fall off, you just jump off the rock and you pull your parachute. But I'm not going to do that. But I was like, whoa, people do that. That was so cool. They climbed 3,000 feet up with no safety.
I can't program for that.
All of that together.
It's crazy.
Interesting.
But I'm probably too fat to do that.
Red Zone a plug then.
So Mia, this awesome program that me and Jonesy follow, when are you going to start following it, man?
Yeah.
We're only jacked in town
tomorrow.
For that.
Yeah, tomorrow we start.
Bro sesh.
Yes.
I hope it's bench.
Well, Mia's is a little bit different for the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks. You guys had that sort of like introduction period to it, building things up and stuff like that, and you've kind of moved on, and you guys are doing a bit more sort of conditioning than I put down for these for a while.
Yeah.
So sort of that phase of like the next sort of 4 or 6 weeks of just doing a lot of like lifting in isolation and a lot of gymnastics in isolation to build that sort of volume and tolerance up to that, and then you can start putting it into all the like conditioning based stuff and making you tired and things.
Making you tired, Jonesy.
Yes.
400 meter run, 20 GHDs?
15, yes.
7 rounds.
7 rounds.
1 every 3 minutes.
Yes.
He finished it.
Yeah, he finished it.
Yeah.
The girls finished it.
Yeah.
In Scotland. So
Scott managed to get through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, it was good.
There is a little bit more conditioning.
You're excited about getting into like
conditioning,
off-season training though?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's any goals?
Huh?
Goals you said that you had for...
Yeah, it's the same as Carmen. I put up some goals I want to do before, like during the next year. It's like a few strength and a few conditioning and a few gymnastics.
Think you can snatch 100?
Not 100, but
no,
close.
You have to put it on. I put it on my 17 thing, 100.
You put it on what?
On my 2017
To
goals.
snatch 100.
Yeah. I got 97 first.
Bit bitchy, this one. She's setting goals to smash you at snatch.
Yeah, but she won't. She can have a goal, but she won't.
She won't. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, true. I won't. I won't smash her.
Back squat as well, you said, right?
Huh?
150 back squat.
Yeah, I want to do 150 back squat.
How much can
what
you
is
back
your
squat
max?
now?
You won't be too happy when you see that, will you?
I've done 140
Very
a few
good.
times, yeah.
A few times.
Yeah, that's a 1 rep
singles.
max. Yeah. That's a 1 rep max.
What about front squat?
No, back squat.
Okay.
Relax.
I guess that advice goes out to people that want to prepare for competitions. Do a similar sort of exercise as well, right? Just write down sort of what you want to work on and figure out how you can get it in.
What's your running goal? My running
to
goal?
Be able to?
No, it's to run a 5K sub 22 minutes.
22.
Really?
Oh, that's super
Is that not
fast.
a big jump from like 28 or 27?
No,
What it was this
I
year?
did 26 once.
That's very good, boss.
This year?
Not this year. I don't know.
How many? You weren't here last week when we spoke
I'm
about
gonna run a lot.
contribution for a million
See,
meters
you're
in
all
May.
so negative about everything.
Mate, I think you can do it. How many
Yeah.
meters did you run in May?
A lot, because we were always on a stupid JHD. I
True
didn't
for-
even...
None of those qualified for the campaign. Did
Why
you do-
not?
Because they're in 400 meter lots. I think you can do 22 minutes is 4 and a bit a K. 4.5 minutes a K.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had last year, before Christmas last year, to do under 25, but then
Yeah.
I never tested because I was sick the whole
Please
time.
don't do that, because then I have to go way faster than that. And I did 22 this year, and it was really hard.
Fuck, is that what you do?
That's what I
Boss,
did.
did you do 22?
I just looked at
21.
the game side,
you know when
and
me
I
and
looked
you
to all
went-
the good athletes,
You
know
did
me and you
21
and
went
then
30.
they all go like sub 20, so I thought like, okay.
You got
The
20.
guys-
Yeah, I don't think they do.
No?
I think it says
I don't
like
think
that.
all the girls do.
You got 21.30, didn't you?
It was 21:37.
Because I got 22.30
Yeah.
something.
You know the day that we went and you weren't feeling great?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Maybe
I
I
did
should-
21:37.
I think we
What's
start
What's your-
under 25,
What's your
boss.
5K?
About 18.
You'd be going to
18.
25,
Yeah.
it's good.
Under
18 something.
24.
Yeah.
24 then.
24.
Okay.
It's
I wanted to know
I
what
think
Holly
you should-
does.
I
What
think-
does Holly do? Holly?
uh,
What are you gonna do?
What's yours?
I think you should speak to Flanners. I think you need some advice from him.
Yeah.
He'll tell you what all the girls do in CrossFit. He'll know.
Okay.
He'll know that.
You'll know that.
Yeah.
You said that you're one, when you first got here, you said, my goal is to beat Holly at a running workout.
Yeah, that's
right?
my goal. That's actually my
Have
goal.
you done that yet?
Yes and
Doesn't
no.
sound like it.
Not
Yeah.
really. Like I did it when we did the running and thrusters.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a running workout, right?
Yeah. Well, 400 meter
No.
run.
Yeah, okay, I'd take it.
I don't know. I'll take it. That's the only
It's
time I can
200 meter
say.
run, 10 thrusters, right?
But if it's just running, nah, I can't beat her yet.
We'll see. I don't know what she can run 5K in. Maybe 24? I don't know. 22 is good. If you can run it in 22, that's very good.
One day.
One day.
yeah.
Good goals. Set them down. Write them down. Share them. Share them on the podcast that you're going to run it in 22, and you have to do it. There we
Yes.
go. That's about all we've got time for this week. If you do have any questions, email them to us, winning@innerfight.com. Jonesy, any parting thoughts?
Just relax and enjoy your week and see you next week.
Phil?
Can't really top that, can I?
No.
We'll leave it at that.
Rocket science.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for the contribution, guys. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks a lot for tuning in to this episode of the podcast, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks also to Phil, Carmen, Matt, and Mia, as always. Of course, if you do have a question, mail us winning@innerfight.com. And if you have some time, please hop over to iTunes, rate the podcast, leave your comments there. We'd really appreciate it. Big shout out to our show sponsors, Kareem. Use the promo code InnerFight for 100 dirhams off your first ride when you register with them. And if you're coming to the gym, use the promo code INNER. If you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT for 10% off your ride. Until next time, take care.